Hello and welcome to this energizing morning yoga flow. This is a full body practice for mixed levels, so there will be options to suit to make some of the poses more accessible. When you are ready, we'll begin in a seated position. Come to the back of the mat and find a comfortable kneeling or seated position. Rest your hands on your thighs or your knees and gaze ahead of you. We'll start by taking a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Taking the next few moments to get present. And if you like, you could set an intention for your practice or the day ahead. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Then lower your chin to your chest. Inhale, draw the chin to the right shoulder. Exhale, draw the chin to the left shoulder. Inhale, moving to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time, moving through this half circle. Exhale to the left. And you can take a full circle of the head, letting the head tip back. Go a few times circling in one direction. And then in the other direction. And then bring the head back into neutral and come into tabletop, your hands and knees position. Set the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Start to move through a figure of 8 to warm up the wrists. As you do this, you could also sway the hips. So you're just moving in any way that feels good for the body. Notice where needs attention, and if you can, move into those areas. Come back into tabletop. With an inhale, dip the belly down to arch the spine, finding cow pose. With your exhale, round your back, push the floor away to find cat. Inhale, arch the back for cow pose. Exhale, rounding the spine to find cat. Keep this flowing at the pace of your breath. One more inhale, arching the spine. Exhale as you round. Then come back to tabletop. Extend your legs to find plank. If the hips are piking up here, try to draw them down, squeeze your glutes. Think of creating one line from the shoulders to the heels. Keep pressing the floor away. Gaze down to relax the head and neck. If you need to modify at any time, you could lower the knees down. Hold for an inhale. As you exhale, rock forwards to lower down through chaturanga. As you bend the arms, keep them in close to the side of your body. Come all the way down to your belly. Hands stay close to the lower ribs. Inhale, lift the chest for Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Roll the shoulders back and draw the chest forwards. Exhale, push back to downward dog. You could keep the knees bent here. You could keep the heels raised. Pause for a full breath in. Exhale the breath out. Then lifting the right leg high, inhale, keep the hips square. Exhale, step through to high lunge. Reach your arms up, inhale. Gaze ahead of you, pause here. Then wrap the right arm on top of the left and wind the arms round one another, pressing the arms together to find Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Pause for a breath in. With the breath out, step forwards and cross the back leg over the top of the front. Bend your knees as you wind the legs round one another. Press the legs together and sit down as if you're sitting in a chair for Garudasana. If this is a little challenging here, you could keep the left toes on the ground for some additional support. Then fixing your gaze on one spot, come back to your breath. Unwrap the legs, step the left foot back and open out the foot. Then open the arms into a T shape to find warrior two. Relax your shoulders. Focus your gaze on the front middle finger. Pause for a breath in. Exhale the breath out. Flip the front palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up. Left hand could rest on the leg or wrap behind the back. Gaze up to the sky. Reach all the way through the right arm. Hold for an inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands and step to plank. Pause for a breath in. You can modify by lowering the knees. With your exhale, lower through chaturanga. Keep the elbows into the side of the body. This time you could take cobra or roll onto the tops of the feet for upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, draw the chest forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Pause for a breath in. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg, keep the hips square. Exhale, step through to high lunge, reaching the arms up with an inhale. Gaze ahead of you, pause here. Then wrap the left arm over the top of the right and wind the arms round one another. Coming to eagle arms. Pause for a breath in. With your breath out, step forwards, cross the back leg over the top of the front and bend the knees like you're sitting down in a chair. And you're trying to wind the legs round one another like the arms, but it's okay if they don't go completely. Mine don't. If you need some assistance, right toes could rest on the ground also. And tune back in with your breath as we pause here. Unwind the legs, step the right foot back, open out for warrior two. Relax the shoulders, focus the gaze on the front middle finger. Inhale here. Exhale. Flip the front palm. Inhale as you reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up, right hand could rest on the leg or wrap behind the back. Keep reaching through the arm as you look up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale. Lower the hands, step to plank. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, open out the hip and bend the knee. Then circle your ankle a few times clockwise. And then anti-clockwise. And step the foot to the outside of the right hand, coming into lizard. Option to keep the back knee lifted, or you could lower it down. Gaze ahead of you, come back to your breath. Then lift the back knee if it isn't already and open out the foot. Sink the hips towards the right heel. Turn your body to face the side of your mat.
And flex the left foot so that you can press the heel into the mat for Skandasana. You could keep your fingertips on the ground for support, or reach the right arm out to the right side and lift the left arm up to turn the chest open. Hold for a deep breath in. Exhale, turn to face forwards. Keep the left hand planted. Reach the right arm up to twist to the right side. Lift the gaze, look to the right fingertips. Inhale here. With your exhale, step into side plank. So you can either shuffle the right foot in place or you could pick up the foot and stack it over the left. If you need a modification, the left knee could be down here. If the hips are lowering down, lift them up. Pause for breath in. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg high, open the hip, bend the knee, and circle out your ankle, going a few times in each direction. Step the foot to the outside of the left hand for lizard, either keeping the back knee lifted or lowering it down. Look ahead, come back to your breath. Then lift the back knee if it isn't already. Open out the back foot and sink the hips towards the left heel. Flex the back foot so you can press the heel into the mat for Skandasana. Either keeping the fingertips down for balance or reaching the left arm out to the left side and reaching the right arm up, opening the chest here. Turn to face forwards, plant the right hand, reach the left arm up to twist open. Inhale, lift the gaze, look to the left fingertips. Exhale, come into your side plank, either shuffling the left foot in place or picking up the foot and placing it there. If you're modifying, the right knee could be down. If the hips are starting to sink down, lift them up. Pause for a breath in. Exhale to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then lifting the right leg high, open out the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, bring the knee. See if you can tap it up to the back of the right arm. Then slide the knee down the arm to set yourself up for pigeon pose. Edge the back leg down the mat. And you can either stay upright or you could fold forwards. Pausing for 5 steady breaths here. Step to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, open out the hip, and bend the knee. Inhale. With your exhale, bring the knee. See if you can tap the back of the left arm and slide the knee down the arm to come into pigeon pose. Edge the back leg down the mat, and you can either stay upright or you could fold forwards. Tuning back into your breath. Then sit over on your left side so that you can swing both legs around in front of you. Bring the legs together, feet flexed. Then reach the arms up with an inhale. As you exhale, hollow the belly. Reach the arms forwards and hinge from your hips. Try to keep that length in the spine that you've just created as you fold. Then you can relax the arms by your side. Relax chin to chest. Pause here. Sit back up. Then bend the right knee, hug it into your chest. Wrap the left arm around the leg. Place the right hand behind for support. Then with an inhale, lift from the crown of the head. Think of lengthening your spine upwards. As you exhale, twist to the right, gaze over the right shoulder. With each inhale, lifting from the crown of the head to create length. And with each exhale, twisting to the right. Final breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Untwist and extend the right leg. Hug the left knee into your chest. Right arm will wrap around the leg. Left hand will come behind for support. Inhale, start by sitting up tall, create length. Exhale, twist, gaze over the left shoulder. A few more breaths like this. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Release the twist. Extend the left leg in front of you. Come and lie down on your back. As you lie down, hug the knees into your chest. Take a gentle rock side to side to massage the back. Option to open the knees here. And you can either keep the hands on the knees or catch the feet for happy baby. Again, just rocking side to side. Then release the hold of the legs, straighten them, lower them down to the mat. Relax your arms either side your body to settle in for Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And with an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Take a full body stretch from your fingertips down to your toe tips. Exhale and hug the knees in. Roll onto your side.
Then come back into a seated position when you're ready. Just keeping the eyes closed for a moment longer. Rest the hands on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I hope that this class has fueled you for your day ahead. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.